My God. She looks just like you, Reva. Oh, this is insane. I don't know what to do.
Josh? What's going on? Where's Reva?
Cassie.
Do you have any idea how worried I've been about you, how worried we've all been about you guys?
I'm sorry.
I know you were in Florida. I know you were in Florida. I checked the Lewis jet files, okay? You show up to Cross Creek 2 days late, alone, obviously terribly upset about something, saying you have to talk to us about Reva.
Cassie,
Then Michael Burke shows up. You hustle him out the door. He comes back in and gives us some BS story about you having to come back home on business when the entire time you were sitting in his car. So everything he told us was a bunch of bull.
Drop it, Cassie.
No, I'm not gonna drop it. And I come in here and you look like you've lost your best friend. I wanna know what the hell is going on, Josh.
Nothing's going on.
You're not telling me the truth. Reva is my sister, and if something has happened to her, I have a right to know about
Cassie,
it.
all right?
You're lying. I can see it in your face. I can hear it in your voice. Damn it, Josh. I wanna know the truth.
She's gone. Reva's gone.
Oh, finally. Doors open, Fletch.
Sorry to disappoint you. Happened to be in the neighborhood. Actually, I was 20 miles away, but who's counting?
So what can I do for you?
You can tell me how you are.
I'm fine. Better, actually. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
So, the pleasantries are over?
What, I'm getting on your nerves already?
No, not really. Actually, it's kind of nice to see you.
It's been a long time since you said that to me.
I must be mellowing out in my old age.
Old age? You'll never be old, Holly. To me, you'll always be that 19-year-old girl you were when we first met. Yeah.
So is that why you came here? Stroll down memory lane?
No. So Fletch is not home?
No, he's gone to Toronto with Meg. They're checking out that school. He'll be back anytime.
Let's hope he doesn't have a gun on him.
Or that you're gone before he gets here.
Well, I'm not going to be long. I just want to know if you have given some thought to our conversation.
You do pick your moments. Immediately post-op. I'm not sure I recall all of it.
I think you got the gist of it, Holly. When Fletcher comes back, he's going to ask you again if you will leave Springfield with him.
I know.
You can't stall him forever, Holly. What are you going to tell him? You know, at the hospital, I asked you to give me a reason not to go to California with Amanda. I asked you to think about it. Well, I hope you have, because I need an answer tonight.
Nettie, why don't you have Ronald help you with the trunk?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, looks like traveling time is near.
Yes, Roger and I leave tomorrow, and as far as I'm concerned, that's a day too late.
Now, wait a minute. Trying to convince me that you're not going to miss Springfield?
Can't get away fast enough.
I'm going to miss you.
Well, I'll miss you, too.
Yeah?
And I even mean it.
Oh, Amanda. You sure you know what you're doing? I mean, actually marrying... Oh, God, I promised myself I wouldn't do this. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Same old song. I'm used to it by now.
Well, I hate to tell you this, but you better be. You're gonna need a very thick skin if you're gonna live with him.
Oh, Philip. Roger is more than just what you think he is. He's a very complicated man with many sides.
I believe that. He just better show you the best sides.
I can handle Roger.
Yeah? Okay, if you say so. I wish you the best. I really do.
Well, thank you. I wish you well, too. A toast.
Okay.
Get away from Beth. At least if you're interested in keeping what you have with Harley.
You know, you think you're pretty smart, don't you? Hotshot private detective. Well, I got a news flash for you, Harley. Whatever you think you have come up with about me isn't going to help your case with Philip.
Are you paranoid or something?
Hardly. You see, I know that I will always be connected to Philip. You don't.
Well, then you needn't worry about anything I found out in Arizona, right?
You mean what you think you found out? You tell me what you were planning on telling Philip.
Just the truth, Beth.
You know what I think? I think you are out of your mind.
You just think you hold all the cards, Beth. That you can worm your way out of anything.
Well, you will notice which one of us he is living with.
He's not living with you, Beth. He's living with his daughter.
Our daughter, Philip's and mine, and that is a fact that you can't change no matter what you do.
You're right. But I can't show him who and what you really are.
Oh, right. And like you know so much about me.
Okay, Beth. You want to hash this out? Why don't you tell me about all your little accidents in Arizona? Did that have anything to do with Carl? You told Philip that you dumped Carl, right? But actually, it was the other way around, wasn't it?
Why don't you tell me, Harley? You know all the answers.
We've all been dumped, Beth. I've been dumped. I know what it feels like. You know, your ego is bruised, you're in pain. I can understand you not wanting anybody to know about that.
Please, please, spare me the sisterly sharing.
No sisterly sharing, Beth. I mean, you wanted to talk. I'm just trying to give you a little chance to explain yourself.
Right. And now we can play best friends and have sleepovers, too, huh?
You know, it really might make you feel better to talk about what happened out there with someone else.
Yeah. And I just bet you'd really like me to feel better.
You staged the accident in front of Philip's house, didn't you? To get to him. To get him to play the protector. To get him back.
No.
Here's how I see it. I may be wrong. You correct me if I am. I want you to. I think you were very lonely when you and Philip divorced. You started to see this Carl guy, but for whatever reasons, things didn't work out between you. And he dumped you. And you were hurt. You were very hurt. And you didn't know what to do with all those feelings you had. And things started moving really fast. Things started spinning out of control for you. Next thing you knew, you were lying in a hospital bed hoping he'd show up and feel bad so you could get him back. The reason that I'm saying this, Beth, is that you don't have to do that stuff anymore. All you have to do is admit what you did. Admit why you did it, and you'll feel better. I mean, you gotta be tired of this whole thing by now. Aren't you tired of this whole thing? Wouldn't it make you feel so much better just to tell the truth?
You know, it is really amazing, Harley.